Okay, everybody. So, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope that you all had a wonderful night's rest today. This is a new day, new astrological combination, new astrology. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tuning into Deborah Silverman. Now, I'm going to do this as much as possible. I did not do it the last horoscope or the two horoscopes, I believe, before that. But I'll do it as much as possible. Okay, now some of them, I really hope that you've seen the other three horoscopes. Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Those are the moons on your own, okay? On your own. Please be keeping up with those. I know that's difficult to kind of keep a momentum, but do the best you can. Now, today I have some really big plans, yet medium to small plans at the same time. And we're going to be doing a lot of work in here with learning and looking at a new piece of music, a new song, okay, like a brand new song. And not that we're doing Sweeney Todd or whatever. And there's a reason why I'll bring that up. But there will be another song that we will be doing for a concert that we will be beginning, and that will probably be towards the end of June or the beginning of July, honoring a new mentioned guest who will be arriving today, and it's going to be a surprise. So I hope that you're all excited, and I hope that you're all really looking forward to find out who that is. Okay, so new piece of music, new song, as well as that song of the music that I played for you yesterday for Gemini. Remember, our Gemini season is going to go till the end of June. So we're going to be learning lyrics and music for the main Gemini theme song, which is based off of a song called Wild. Okay, and wait till you see the picture for it. Okay, so anyway, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to set up, and hopefully the internet is going to fail us today. If not, then that's going to be very unfortunate. So, let's see here. Alright, so you know the drill. We're all going to be sitting here, and we're going to be looking at the screen here once I find what we're going to be doing. Okay, let's see here. Kim Reynolds. Well, she's gonna lose her job. I gave her the ultimatum. I was so fed up. She's gonna lose her job. Okay, what is that about? Okay. Alright. Okay, now here's the horoscope for today, okay? Now I'm going to set up everything, and you know how it works, okay? And I want you to listen to it and learn from it, okay? Oh, yeah, we're going to get back into that today. Yep. So, one thing that I just want to tell you is that Gemini Clubus is going to be meeting today. Okay, and we're going to start getting into some, maybe learning a little bit of the song music, and also maybe working on your projects. Oh, by the way, I really want to remind you, June 19th, the Gemini in My Life projects are due. Okay, and then we're gonna do the famous Gemini. Okay, so for those, have you been working on those? Okay. Alright. Well, then we're behind some stuff. Okay. So, we really want to get to that. Okay. We really want to, get to those Gemini in My Life projects. Okay. So that's something that we're going to be working on in Gemini Clubus. Okay. Now, does anyone have any other questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, well, we're going to be doing that one sometime. We're going to be doing it sometime. I just haven't found the time and the space to be able to do that. But sometime or another, we'll get to those things, okay? And who knows, I might have to push the Gemini season until, I don't know, July 12th or something. I really don't know. But so... this year is a wonky one because the sun's going to be in Gemini for a very, very long time. But we'll just see about it. Okay? Remember that the Midnight Leader has the power to change the reality. Okay, so let me set this up and let's see here, okay? Now, I want you to look very, very carefully up on the screen and listen and watch this, okay? And today is going to take no time at all. So let's see here. Alright, so, let's see. Let's start this off. So, I want you looking very, very carefully up here to the screen, and I'll make sure that you can see it. Okay? So I think that by doing this, you can all probably see it. Okay? So, alright. Now we're going to begin. I'm just going to get the other thing on to be able to adjust the volume here. Alright, okay, everybody. So, let's begin. Oh, come on.
June 16th, 17th, and 18th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have the Sun in Gemini, the Moon in Taurus, one sign away, and the craziest things are starting to happen because that planet's going backwards, and it starts to, oh God, it didn't even work. See? Mercury's retrograde. She was supposed to throw it across the screen, but no, it just landed on the ground. Don't feel bad. Moon in Taurus, be patient. Try again. Go get it. Try again. Never give up. Always have faith. Perfect. Oh my.
I could see a woman standing right there.
It's a little wild. Okay, that's because not only is the Moon in Taurus, which you think would calm her right down, but Uranus is right next to it. Only happens once a month. Uranus and the Moon makes flashes. Mercury going backwards is it's going to stay here till July 12th. I want to warn you. You thought that was funny because you've got a warped sense of humor. Welcome to Gemini. Here's the good news. The Moon's in Taurus. Settle down. Paul McCartney's birthday. June 18th. What's one of his songs? Give me help, you guys. All you need is love. Love. We never know which Beatle wrote it. Help. I need somebody. Come on, you guys. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do. I just being funny. Because we're in Gemini. That's what you're supposed to do during Gemini, for God's sake. And the moon is in Taurus. It's songs, Paul McCartney, and Mercury's retrograde going backwards singing old songs. This is all part of the game. Astrology Answer said, Deborah, people need to be uplifted. Okay, well, listen, this chart is a little bit difficult because we've got Mercury's in Cancer. It's going to go backwards. It's going to go backwards. You know what Mercury in Cancer means? Mind Mercury in Cancer sensitivity. I hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings. Did I hurt your feelings? Oh, she doesn't get her feelings hurt. She's just funny. Jeez. That's what happens when you do live time videos and you're really authentic. Tell them you didn't get your feelings hurt. Say it, say it. Oh my God, she won't even talk. That's so Moon in Taurus. Now she's crying. That's Mercury in Cancer. But don't worry, because guess what? I'll give her a hug when this is over. Astrology Answers wanted to say Mercury's going retrograde. Things could go wrong. All of us, I love when that happens. All of us can slow it down and say, I'm sorry. Just because you threw something at me and it didn't work doesn't mean I meant to hurt your feelings. It's just all funny to say, wow, look at that. Moon in Taurus. I think we should all slow down and be kind. Starting now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about
now, I just want to know what you all thought of that, because that was sort of a funnier one. I mean, it wasn't, the most, I want to use the word informative one, but so, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Taurus, a couple of things that, she didn't talk about in here. Leaving out a lot of the astrological information. That Gemini is a very social sign. It's very talkative. It's very witty, quick-witted, fickle, very, mischievous. And so with all of those things, we have the Moon in Taurus. Gemini is up there, flighty, talking ideas, everything, but Moon in Taurus is kind of, grounding the Gemini, because it's, just impulsively says things, but Taurus says things with a point and purpose, so it's a, it's a stable. So, again, music, kindness, sensual pleasures like, that and food and, art and everything. And so, Gemini, Gemini can, talk about and doing all of those Taurian interests. Okay, so that's what I wanted to add in. So Mercury retrograde, meaning Mercury went backwards a sign. So when Mercury moves forward across the, the whole zodiac wheel, so from Aries to Pisces, say somewhere in that wheel, Mercury moved from Gemini to Cancer, and it moved back. Instead of going forward from Gemini to Cancer, it went right back to Gemini. Retrograde is going back a sign or two. And that means kind of a slowing down time. So it's really, really interesting. That so much emphasis is put on a Mercury retrograde and not, say, a Mars or Venus or Pluto or Uranus retrograde. So, but anyway, that was that, and I just wanted to have you hear that real quick. So, what's going to happen right now is I'm going to tell you who this Minton guest is that will be coming to our meeting. Remember, everything changes at the Cementon. I may have plans, but I will suddenly change those plans. That's just how it works. So don't get used to things being, if you're a type of person who just wants to stick with something and, have things and you're not wanting change, then no, that's not how the Cementon works. It's constantly unpredictable, and those custom changes all the time, daily, weekly, until if something else is discovered or lost interest in something. And there's a lot of other, derogatives for that. But so, anyway, I'm going to write down the birthday, the zodiac sign, and the birdie I mentioned guest. And birdie is one of the words in the custom resemblance. The custom and customary resemblance, which, as you know, comes when we're honoring a mentioned guest. We have the concert, and that's always at the very, very beginning. So we'll look at all of that, okay? But birdie is going to be one of those words, okay? B-I-R-D-Y, I'm pretty sure. But birdie fence. But birdie side gate is going to be one of those face picture customary object words, okay? And I have made new pages, and I have made a page called the Birdie Custom. And when you go into my website and you click on your customs, then there's always one or two or maybe more than that of mentioned guests who represent the custom and also the custom resemblance. If you go under the new tab that I made, Birdie Custom, then the very, very first person that you will find is the mentioned guest. And if you go in there, the very, very first person that you will see right up there, right up top, is there's also other customs and also custom resemblances like the Jean custom, you name it, and I'll add her in as well for those things, but that's how far I've gotten. But the mentioned guest's name is Helena Bonham Carter, whose birthday was May 26th, and whose sign is in Gemini. Okay, so this is the mentioned guest. Now, how many of you know who Helena Bonham Carter is? Or just Helena Carter? How many of you know who she is? Yes. Yes. Wonderful. British actress. She plays a lot of those kind of zombie-like, I want to use the word, kind of dead-like, like Shopwise or something, I don't know. But so she played as a woman owning a really, really dark and black and dreary pie shop in London, who used the meat from the people, their meat to make the pies, in Sweeney Todd. And that movie, I think it's a rated R film, because a lot of it is really, really graphic and is very, very evil. A lot of those things like cutting throats and just all of those types of things. So, but she played in that movie, and I do have to admit that the music of the movie I really, really like. I think it's good music. The story is a little bit dark and grim and dreary. But she sang in the songs of the movie, and we're going to listen to several of her tributes, okay, at the Do-on-Do's dinner coming up this evening. This evening, we're all going to be going on buses, and we're going to be heading to Do-on-Do's, that restaurant in the valley. We're going to be sitting in the private room, and we're probably going to be seeing tributes from her from all of the different movies. And we don't have do-on-do's dinner for every mentioned guest. This is kind of, celebrates, we do like 3 guests or 3 customers, or, more than one, after a while. It's like a celebratory dinner every 3 months or so, as an Edmonton quarter. And it has reached the end of one Edmonton quarter. The last do-on-do's dinner we had, I believe it was, I don't remember. It was probably in like February or something. So after every 3 months, so there's 3 months gone by, and in the middle of the 4th month, that's when we have the do-on-do's, okay? So that is what it will be from here on out, if it was not how it was before. So a do-on-do's dinner tonight at about 5:45. Which is probably going to last to about 8 or, 8:45 or 8:50 or something along those lines. We're going to be eating a surprise dinner that they're going to prepare for us of Helena's favorite foods combined with the dance moms, because that's something that we've been working on, favorite foods as well. In a meal of I don't know how many courses, and also we're going to be watching special tributes of Helena Bonham Carter, or we could see the most famous movie that she played in. Let's see here. So she played in Sweeney Todd, first of all, as, she was singing Worst Pies in London, By the Sea, By the Beautiful Sea, Wait, and, another song as well. And then she played also, and I'll write down on the movie, so Sweeney Todd, and these are the ones that I know. Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So the new one. And she knows Johnny Depp very well, because I believe that she played in 2 movies with him. Obviously, Sweeney Todd has Johnny Depp playing Sweeney Todd, the man who wanted to get revenge on, who took him away from his wife and his kids by obviously something very graphic. And he played as Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. One or the other. But so she played as the mother in the new one with, Winter Sea, not the 1970s version, but the 2000 something or other version of the movie, where she played Charlie's mother, in that, in that broken down cottage house with the 2 grandparents, 2 grandmas, 2 grandpas. She was sleeping in the bed and everything. She was the caretaker. And also, King's Speech. She played as his wife, which, you didn't know the stories about a king of England who has a stuttering speaking disability and who needed to give a speech and needed to become king and be able to give a speech and everything. And so he was working out how to talk better, and so she played his wife in that. And let's not forget Harry Potter franchise. She played as, I think her name is Bellatrix Strange or something. I think it's Bellatrix. That lady who was like a Death Eater and an associate of Voldemort. I think that you all know who I'm talking about. Good. Okay, so Harry Potter And if I can't think of any other movies, then Great Expectations. She played as Mrs. Havisham, as you obviously know, who is the woman who wore the wedding dress and refused to take it off, and trying to get revenge on her husband to be married from her. So Great Expectations. So we're going to be looking at her natal chart, okay, which she said that she brought along with her, which is excellent, and looking at how this Minton person, and you might use this person for your famous Gemini, for my Gemini Clevis, but we're going to be looking at how this person channels Gemini energy, through what she says, what she does, those types of things, okay, all aspects and qualities. So we'll be looking at this, okay, and also looking at a lot of tributes. Now, without further ado, let's see here, and we're going to play kind of like a celebration song here at the end of today. But let's see here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, if I can get turn that one off. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to hook this up here, and I want you, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be listening to her version of the new song that we're going to be singing, which is called Both Sides Now. So we're going to be hearing that. So, let's see here. Okay. So I just want you to listen to it. It's a really, really pretty song. It's a major key. If I can get it. Okay. It's for children in need.
Rose and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds everywhere, but now they only block the sun. Big rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds.
Okay, well that was a taste of that song. Okay? So what we're going to be doing is actually, because I have no battery left on my computer, we're going to be listening to it with the captions on the TV. Okay, so I want you to see images of the Minton person. Okay? So, let's see here. Let's see. Alright. So if I can get that on, the setup here. Okay, and so what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be working on this one just yet. I just want you to hear it. we're going to be starting to work on that other sign that I played for you the other day. So, okay, let's just go back. I don't know how to get from here to the search engine. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be heading into the living room and we're going to be listening to this. Okay, I'm with the images.